I've only threatened them their life to be quiet today. So we'll turn that off so that we don't have any problems with connections today. Let's go ahead and try to see if I can hear you. Since that was an issue yesterday, I'm assuming that things are rolling. Thank you, Jaden. They said you're cute. You guys think you're cute? No, they said we're not cute. All right, so we are finishing up this unit by looking at respiration, photosynthesis, reproduction, and development. Yesterday we didn't quite get to the dark cycle, but I want to make sure we get to that today. So we're a little behind on our schedule here. All right, we were supposed to start reproduction and development. We may get to that on the back end of class, but I want to make sure we have a firm understanding of photosynthesis. I feel like cellular respiration and photosynthesis are really big biology concepts. So if there are things that we rush, yes, that should be what's covered in 3.17, 3.18, 3.19. We're not really bouncing all over the place. We are just going slower than the projected schedules because I just feel like it's worth spending some extra time in to make sure. These are things that you could most definitely be questioned on your Ohio biology test here in the spring. So there are certain things that I know are focused on more than others, so I want to make sure that you guys have solid understandings of this. Okay. I'm super pumped about our reproduction lesson, so that may get bumped to tomorrow. We'll review. If we learn it and learn it well, it's amazing how much of this stuff really will get programmed into your long-term memory versus trying to get through it quickly and then it might not quite make it there. That's why we've been looking, as we look at today's goals, as we've been looking at not just getting these, like yesterday, our objectives were down here in our knowledge and understanding section. All right, we're working on not just getting in this knowledge and understanding region, but getting all the way through this application, analysis, this synthesis and evaluation part of the pyramid. When we get up here with your understanding level, that's going to help program things into your long-term memory, not just your short-term. So, all right, so we've got more people in here today. JB, Kaden, Alex, those of you who don't mind getting on the mic, is there someone that would want to read our goals for the day?
Sure.
Is there anyone that could pop on the mic?
Okay. Write and explain the formula for photosynthesis. Write and explain the formula for cellular respiration. Illustrate the relationship between cellular respiration and photosynthesis with a real-life example. Decipher the inputs, outputs, and uses of and between photosynthesis and cellular respiration.
Wonderful. Thank you. Awesome. So today we are going to not only recap the understanding of like what we talked about yesterday, the input and output of photosynthesis and cellular respiration. We're going to focus on their relationship, which I feel like we got to. So let's look at that. How do you feel about the relationship between photosynthesis and cellular respiration? Talked about how their products and reactants, what you put out in cellular respiration are what you need, the ingredients that you need for photosynthesis, and vice versa. We've got no frowny faces, so that's good. So hopefully today will help confirm those. We're going to watch a really quick video. So let me pull this up for you. All right, I'm going to try to fast forward this a little bit because it's a longer video. I want to get to the dark cycle. So let me know if you can hear it here in a minute. I have a time that I'm trying to hit. Where is it? 4:30. Can do it. Let's do it right. We'll start right here. Can you hear? All right, so hopefully that helped you see how that NADPH comes out of the light. Don't they do such a good job? I just love their animations. It brings it to the next level, I feel like, when it comes to comprehending things that you can't see. So, like, we can talk about body systems because we can, open things up and look inside. You can talk about, things that we're able to see, but a lot of these things that happen on a cellular level are so small that it's hard for us to be able to necessarily comprehend what's going on at that level. Okay, so let me pull up the next part of our lesson. I love the Amoeba Sisters for this. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. I don't want to go into details, but it's a super good picture to save. All right, what this is showing you is that cellular respiration, it's giving you all the ingredients. It's like going to the grocery store for our plants. All right, it gives us everything we need when it comes to what our plants need to start photosynthesis, other than the sunlight. And vice versa, what the plants put out, what the plants make, are what we as animals need to start cellular respiration. All right, you see this glucose here. Where do we get this glucose? As animals, do we breathe that in? How do we get glucose? From plants. Sorry, my chat is. Yes! Caden's on fire! We get it from the food we eat, from the cheese JB eats, right? What did everyone have for dinner last night? Let's get our chat going. Let's get everybody awake. What did you have for dinner, or what's something you ate yesterday that you thoroughly enjoyed? Hamburgers and hash browns. Peyton, maybe try refreshing. Taco salad, rolls, apple pie, delicious. Carrots, peas. I am in a car. I'm on my way to an appointment. Why it sounds that way. Sorry, guys. Eggo waffles. Any fans of breakfast for dinner? I don't know. Ooh, chili spaghetti. Fries. You guys are making me hungry. Chinese food, Nevaeh. That sounds delicious. I'm not driving, Maria, I promise. I've got a chauffeur. I wouldn't try that. Can you imagine? That would be funny. Wendy's, Frosties. Yes, all of these things that you've mentioned, okay, all of these things have glucose in them. All right, all of those things eventually, at one point or another, came from a product that has a mother or came from the ground. All right, everything that you've consumed, even Frosties, okay, have ingredients in them that had either a mother or came from the ground. All of those ingredients did. So all of that food that we just our bodies with, that we are now using to it's pretty sweet. All right. I'm sorry you're having trouble with that, Peyton. Let's go to our Nearpod for today. Are you ready? So now we are going to spend some time exploring. Exploring a Nearpod. Robo-teach, you're funny. So let's all go to join.nearpod.com and then put this code in for me. Join.nearpod.com. Let me know with a green check when 14 of you are in. I'm gonna make sure everybody has time to get in. Join us, please. Join.nearpod.com. Have you and Nearpod made up, Jenna or Jana? 29 of us are in. I want everybody in. When you get there, enter TJE. TJEYA. And then hit join. All right, let's start this together. Let's take the first question. When it comes to cellular respiration, how are you feeling? Do you think you have it mastered? You've got it? Or are you like, help? Where are you at? What do you think? Pick an answer. Make sure you submit that. And then let's go ahead and take a couple minutes and do the thing that is on the next page. So the next page, I'm going to share my screen so you can see it. We've got 39 of you in it. Let me end here so that I can share my screen. Here we go. Let's fill this out, okay? So we're going to start doing some of these just to start helping check our understanding. So the equation right here, I want you to take the text and I want you to enter the equation. What is the equation, or what do we need for photosynthesis? Type it on your screen. Somebody type it in chat. We can fill this out somewhat together. You still can't see my screen. Let's try this again. How about now? You see? All right. So I saw Alex start this. Sunlight. Sunlight. That's perfect. What else does it need? Sunlight plus what? What else do we need in photosynthesis? Yes, water and CO2. I can kind of see chat. It's in the... Okay. So I saw you couldn't see something, Kensley. I'll check on that in a minute. Good. So that yields, I see you all typing in there, C6, H12, O6, which is the chemical formula for glucose. Good. So when we put sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide together, we get glucose and what? I saw him in the chat going. Who else wants to type it in there? Glucose and what? We need to breathe in. Yes, oxygen, baby. I love it. O2. All right. So that would be all you need to put in that box in your Nearpod. What cellular organelle does photosynthesis need? Now we're talking about photosynthesis that goes in plants. So where does most of this go on? Yes, perfect. The chloroplast. The chloroplast. What is not an example of cellular respiration? JB, this is for you. Cheese. What else? What is not an example of photosynthesis or something that uses photosynthesis or goes through photosynthesis? Good, a robot. He was here. Did that guy leave? Good, Brianna. Humans. What else does not go through photosynthesis? Bless his heart. I'll have to check in on him. Figurines. Good. What else? Let's give a couple more non-examples. You can get real crazy with it. Yeah. Wood. Ah, computers. All those. Your phone. The chat. Good. You guys are awesome. So proud of you. Blankets. Good. Raisinets. Oh, that sounds delicious. Okay, so what then are some examples of photosynthesis? Now that we've done the non-examples, let's hit up some examples. Plants. Good. We can even be specific. Flowers. What are big plants? Yes, Madison, trees. Oops, not tress. Wow, I can't spell today. Ooh, yes. Bacteria. Bacteria is a non-example. Bacteria. Oh, you guys, I wish I could see chat. Who just said bacteria? That is so clever. That's a whole another day. Who said bacteria? Was it Leah? Oh, Leah. So bacteria, bacteria could actually go into both the example and non-example. There are actually photosynthetic bacteria cells. How crazy is that? I'll have to find a video of those. Remind me, I want to say it tomorrow. I feel like I'll forget. But seriously, so bacteria could actually go in both of those. There are also some things like algae you don't think about, right? They grow in the water. Awesome. You guys rocked that chart. So now that we've done photosynthesis, you want to do cellular respiration together? Or you want to do it on your own? I feel like this is just so much needed today. Let's do it together. I agree. If you want to fill it out on your screen, this is going to send your Nearpods to me with your name on it, and I'll give you some extra credit. How about that? Oh, crud, I missed that. Did you say a tiger, Kaden, as an example? That just goes so fast when I'm sharing my screen. A tired teenager. Okay, let's do examples. We're excited about that. Tired teenagers. I feel like it was a tiger. Maybe I made that up. But a tiger is an example nonetheless. What are some other examples of organisms, let's say, that go through cellular respiration? Ooh, bats. Your mom. Why do I find that so funny? Bats that carry COVID. Oh my word. Grandma. Yes, grandma is an example of cellular respiration. What else is an example? Joe. Absolutely. I don't know who Joe is, but he is an example. As long as he is an animal and not a pet plant. Yes, your cat. Haga, your cat. What don't I know? What? Joe Mama. Stop it. I can't even see chat fast enough. Oh my word, you guys are so funny. Oh, stop. Oh, dear. Oh, I can't even do anymore because I can't see your rolling chat and I'm afraid of you all. All right, what about the equation? Deer are an example of cats. Deer are an example of an animal that does cellular respiration. Oh man. The equation, shifting gears from Joe Mama. What is the equation? What are the things we need? Yes, so we need that glucose, which is C6H12O6. Plus what? I saw that really fast in chat. What else do we need? What do plants put out? Yep, and oxygen, which is O2. All right, and that yields what? What do we get from that? What are our products? Yes, you're right. There's actually 6 oxygen molecules. What else do we get?
I'm the teacher's note right now.
Hello, can you hear me now? I refreshed. Yes, perfect. All right. Start your screen share again. And let's finish this up. I have full confidence that Caden would just lead class if I disappeared off the face of this earth. Mr. Carr,
I'm leading. Okay. Okay, so I should probably screen share. How do I screen share? How do I screen share? How do I screen share? Notes. How do I screen share? Participants. How do I? Okay. Whoop de whoop. I want to do the entire screen, because that's totally safe. All right. So if we go to here, I'm not sure if y'all can see this, and I'm going to set this on so I can see this, because I never usually have this on. So notifications on. All right. Yes, I know it's sharing. You guys message to see if it's working, if my thing is working. We see you. Testing. Now do it again when I'm not actually in the new row. I'm waiting. Waiting. It's working. Okay, so I need to refresh. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's retry that, because now it's going to work. So we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this, and we do this. So the notifications are on, song is on. All right. I know I'm sharing. So,
perfect. So let's move to cellular respiration and go to
please looks blank. Please submit a drawing before going
where
to
in the cell.
There,
Just
that'll be
scribble
drawing.
on it. Yeah.
All right, so we had text. We wanted black text. So we were on equation. If I can drag it over here, we were on what? Yeah, it works now. So okay, C6H. I saw it for a second there. C6H. Here we did examples. I'll put in examples. C6 1206 1206 plus, and I think is what, like 6 is oxygen. So 602. And then it goes to dash. There. And what are the products? So we can get this out of the way. It should be probably carbon, yeah. It was 6, so 6 CO2. ATP, yeah, ATP, which is energy. So we should probably put in 6 HO2, so water. 6 H2. No, not at. 6 H2O, and then ATP plus ATP. So we got that. That should stay there. And examples, we'll just put in, I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to do. All right, so cellular organelles. So this is part of, well, this should be kind of simple, considering the cellular respiration is really just in one thing. Do we know what it's from? I'll give you an example. Power. No, that's diamond. That's photosynthesis. That's the plants. Good. That's good. No, she says. It's all right, Diamond. Too far. Mitochondria. Mitochondria. Good job.
The powerhouse of the cell.
Yes, that's why I said power. And non-examples, this should be very simple. Good job. I don't want to drag this down here. Please help me. Where does glycosis? Who just said that? And where does glycosis happen? Have we learned that?
Yeah.
Cytoplasm. The cytoplasm. Oh yeah, duh. But that's gonna be in more of the. That's not. Is that no? The cytoplasm is in the plant cell. Organelles. You sure? Because wasn't the cytoplasm? Give me a second. Cytoplasm is in the plasma membrane. Okay, you're glitching out, Mrs. House. You sound like a robot. When I say robot, you are a robot. Hasta la vista. Examples. Plants.
Plants still have mitochondria.
Well, true, but we're talking about cellular respiration. So technically, a non-example of cellular respiration. Well, actually, no, they still do cellular respiration, so that would count. So they do cellular respiration and photosynthesis, so that still counts. So non-examples would probably
like non-living things.
My confidence. Oxygen or rocks. Technically rocks, I guess, but it depends. Is there another slide I'm supposed to go into? We were given examples of animals. Yes, the examples are right here. Tage, someone's cat, a tire team. Maybe put it in the middle. Cellular respiration. COVID. Yes, as I have COVID on here. I have COVID mod, so alright. Fusey mod has COVID. Okay, so mitochondria. Someone said cytoplasm. Could be both. COVID? COVID, the virus, which is a type of bacteria, which is an infection. So I guess it can spread in pus, but it's not technically living per se. It's living only because it can reproduce very fastly. And then I say reproduce in a very light term. I have a plague doctor mask, so I should know this. I should. Okay, so is there another slide I'm supposed to be going to? Tage, a tired teenager. Oh yeah, let me expand on this. Who needs less schoolwork? TP, we can probably do adenosine triphosphate. It is non-living and also pathogen. Well, someone just said it fast. Ribosome. That's technically right, because no, ribosome makes like that makes like the proteins and stuff.
You guys did a fantastic job.
Is there supposed
Super
to be another
great job. So what we're gonna do is for your activity for today is I want you to finish this Nearpod. There's just a review game that's in there. That's all that's left. Yay! Okay, so we're gonna go and finish this review game and this Nearpod on your own. Like I said, I will give you extra credit for completing it. Kaden, you made my day. Thank you so much for leading us through that activity. You did a fantastic job. And honestly, you all did a great job of answering him. You all actually stepped up more when he took charge in class. And when I was there, there's overall better participation. So we want to finish. This is your exit ticket. This is your activity for today. One of my favorite lessons of the whole year is tomorrow. Just because I get to share a personal story about my life and how biology and what we're going to learn about tomorrow intersected with my life. So finish up this Nearpod, and I will see you tomorrow at 8:30. Really, really good job. So impressed with you all today. Thanks for being here. Everybody give Kaden some love as you leave. Thank you so much, Mr. Carr, for a good review lesson.
Yep, anytime. Help. My sleep.
That's awesome. Have a good day, guys. I'll hang around for questions.